Are you tired of seeing the same overhyped cities on every best places to live list? You know, those places with million-dollar shoebox apartments and traffic jams longer than a Kardashian marriage? Yeah, me too. It seems like everyone's chasing the same dream, driving up prices and making it impossible for regular people to afford a decent place to live. But what if I told you there's a better way? Today, we're diving into 7 underrated US cities where you can actually afford to buy a home and still have money left over for, living. Let's get to it. First up, we're heading to Asheville, North Carolina, a city nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's got that perfect blend of artsy vibes and outdoor adventure, with a craft beer scene that's basically illegal in some states. Just kidding, kind of. Think hiking trails with breathtaking mountain views, followed by a locally brewed IPA at a dog-friendly patio. From the vibrant downtown scene to the friendly locals, Asheville has a way of making you feel right at home. Next, we're heading west to Boise, Idaho, a city that's been quietly climbing the ranks of best places to live lists everywhere. Boise is like that friend who's always down for an adventure, whether it's hiking, biking, skiing, or just chilling by the river with a good book. But don't let the laid-back vibe fool you. Boise is also a booming tech hub with a surprisingly strong job market. We're talking companies like Micron Technology and Hewlett-Packard folks. So yeah, you can find a real job here and still have time to actually enjoy your life. And the best part? The housing market is still relatively affordable, with an average home price around $425,000. Boise is a city on the rise, but it hasn't lost that small-town charm that makes it so special. It's a place where you can still say hello to your neighbors and not get a weird look. All right, let's be real for a second. Las Vegas is awesome for a weekend. But living there, that's a different story. The constant noise, the crowds, it's a lot. Enter Reno, Nevada, your sophisticated older sibling of Sin City. Reno has all the fun of Vegas, but with a laid-back vibe and less neon. Plus, you're close to Lake Tahoe, the most beautiful place on Earth. Imagine waking up to mountain views, skiing or hiking, and hitting the casino at night. Reno's housing market is hot, with an average home price around $551,000, but you're paying for a lifestyle that's hard to beat. Enjoy the best of both worlds, city excitement and nature's tranquility. Reno might just be your perfect match. Okay, let's take a break from the mountains and head to the heartland of America, Davenport, Iowa. Now, I know what you're thinking. Iowa? Seriously? But hear me out. Davenport is like that hidden gem you find at a thrift store that's way cooler than anything you'd find at the mall. It's got that classic Midwest charm, with friendly people, tree-lined streets, and a surprisingly vibrant downtown scene. And the best part? The housing market is insanely affordable. We're talking an average home price of just $171,000. Davenport is a city that's often overlooked, but that's what makes it so special. Next up, we're heading east to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a city that's been quietly reinventing itself over the past few decades. Once known primarily for its steel industry, Pittsburgh is now a thriving hub for tech, healthcare, and education. But don't worry, it hasn't lost its blue-collar roots. Pittsburgh is a city that's proud of its history and its people, and that's reflected in its down-to-earth vibe and, you guessed it, affordable housing market. We're talking an average home price of around $227,000 for a 3-bedroom house. With its low cost of living, vibrant cultural scene, and die-hard sports fans, Pittsburgh is a city that's finally getting the recognition it deserves. Let's be honest, sometimes you just need a break from the hustle and bustle of city life. And when that happens, there's no better place to escape than Hickory, North Carolina. Hickory is the epitome of Southern charm, with friendly people, delicious food, and a pace of life that's about as slow as a snail in molasses. But don't let the laid-back vibe fool you. Hickory is also a growing city with a strong economy and a surprisingly affordable housing market. We're talking an average home price around $250,000, which is practically unheard of these days. Hickory is the perfect place to escape the rat race without sacrificing quality of life. Last but not least, we're heading to Madison, Wisconsin, a city that's often overshadowed by its bigger, louder neighbors, Milwaukee and Chicago. But trust me, Madison can hold its own. This is a city that's got it all: natural beauty, a thriving arts and culture scene, and a surprisingly affordable housing market, especially compared to those coastal cities we all love to hate. The average home price in Madison is around $391,000, which might sound steep until you realize you can get a charming Midwestern home with a yard for that price. Madison is a city that loves to be outdoors. Whether it's biking around Lake Monona, kayaking down the Yahara River, or just chilling at a park with a picnic basket and a six-pack of spotted cow, it's a Wisconsin thing. Madison might not be the first city that comes to mind when you think of affordable living, but it's definitely worth a look. So there you have it, folks. 7 underrated U.S. cities where you can actually afford to buy a home and still have money left over for, living. Whether you're looking for mountain views, cityscapes, or just a place to escape the rat race, there's a city on this list for you. So what are you waiting for? Start packing your bags. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Fact Finder for more videos on finding hidden gems, saving money, and living your best life. See you in the next one.